When a human being gets to a point of finding pleasure in someone's misery, that is one of the highest definitions of demonic possession or manipulation. So every time you look at a pornographic clip or video, the woman that you are seeing in that video that is helping you receive that gratification that you are desiring. If you look beyond that body that you are seeing, there is a story. Most of the ladies that you see becoming porn stars, these are women that were crushed. Some of them were abused when they were young. Some of them were deceived by men. Men forced them or led them in the path of committing abortions. And later on, those men dumped them and mistreated them. So they were grieved, they were disappointed, they were pained with life. Some of them found out that they are now HIV positive. So most of those women, in fact 90% of those women, have gone through a lot, which is what led them to end up taking that path. So when you are looking at a pornographic clip, the woman that you are seeing there is full of misery, pain, rejection. So when that woman helps you in finding pleasure, the misery that is on that person spiritually is automatically transferred into your life. So you begin to realize that sooner or later, your life will begin to be surrounded with disappointments. Your life will begin to be surrounded with rejection. Your life will begin to be surrounded with pain. Now, in the dark world, there is a department that is responsible for the addiction of masturbation and pornography. That department in the underworld is run by the marine kingdom. The marine kingdom is responsible for all addictions of masturbation and pornography. Now, I'll tell you a fun fact about the marine kingdom. You see, this land in the earthly realm that we live in or on as human beings consists of only about 25, if not 30% of the entire earth. The 70 to 75% of this earth is water. So it means the marine kingdom is 3 times bigger than the physical land where human beings dwell. That if one is swallowed into that kingdom, locating them and delivering them may be extremely difficult. It's just the same if you attend a church that has got an attendance of 200 people. Then you eventually miss your daughter. You don't find, where's my child? Someone can point there, then you find your daughter. But if you attend a church that has an attendance of maybe over 250,000 people, if you don't find your daughter, or if you happen to miss your daughter, it will require an extra amount of focus, of energy, and of toil to eventually locate your child, because the crowd is huge. So it's the same thing in the realm of the spirit. When a human being is swallowed into the marine kingdom, that realm is vast in the realm of the spirit, that even a prophet of God, for him to be able to locate you through the prophetic gift and ability and pull you out of that realm, it requires a prophet that exercises an extra amount of righteousness. In other words, what I'm trying to tell you is, when you are fully engulfed by the realm of the marine kingdom, recovering you may be extremely difficult. So human beings that live on earth, God created us to thrive on land. God did not create us to thrive on water. So when you engage in masturbation and watching pornography, these demons that dwell in dimensions we were not created by God to thrive in, these water spirits, when they come into your life, they carry that atmosphere. So you begin to realize the more you commit masturbation and pornography, that you cease to thrive in life smoothly. Everything will start requiring you to work 10 times more to make a little. Every deal and everything you try to do will begin to repel. Your life will begin to become hard and difficult to dwell with. Nothing in your life will move according to the way you are planning your life to move, because these marine spirits are coming into your life with an atmosphere you were not built by God to thrive in. So these spirits and these atmospheres will eventually drown you and choke you, and you will end up dying a miserable death. So when you look at yourself right now, listening to what I am saying, the biggest thing you must understand before I go any further is that the atmosphere that the marine spirits introduce in your life when you are engaging in masturbation and pornography, those atmospheres, you were not created by God to thrive in them. So it means you will begin to experience a life that God did not design for you. You will begin to toil and work hard, but with nothing to show, because you have allowed the marine spirit to take control of your environment. So they remove the environment that God created you to thrive in and introduce into your life an environment that God did not create you to thrive in. So your life here on earth will become miserable. So sooner or later, the misery that is in the lives of those people you are looking at when you are watching a pornographic content will begin to rub into your life as well. And those spirits will begin to take you in a path that will cause you to eventually live a life that is not worthy of the presence of God. What human beings don't realize on earth is, each time you masturbate and each time you watch pornography, you are actually seeking an asylum. You know, a human being can travel from Zimbabwe and then they go and seek an asylum in the UK. So it means if a human being seeks an asylum in the UK, what they are trying to say is that they want the Britain government to protect them from the government of Zimbabwe where they come from. So you are asking a foreign government to protect you from your own people. Now, if the British government agrees to give you an asylum, they don't just do so. They have also rules and regulations that you must keep and follow. So each time you masturbate and each time you watch a pornographic video, in the realm of the spirit, you are asking the marine kingdom to protect you from the presence of God. So the more you masturbate and the more you watch pornographic video, the more the strength of that protection of demons will be, so that you will not be able to access God. So eventually these demons will alienate you from God and separate you from God. And all this is happening in the realm of the spirit. And 80% of human beings don't realize this.